G'day. Since I bought this bike, I've been wanting to get away and do a bit of moto camping, even if it's just a night away. Anyway, I've got a good weekend this weekend. Been looking forward to this all week. I've put what I reckon I need into the side panniers and the backpack, the back box. Yeah, it's definitely not taking up much room at all. I've got a few bits and pieces in here as well. And yeah, I've got a trip planned today, going to head to Melrose. It's about 3.5 hours ride away, going through some nice scenic areas. So I'm going to try and document as much as I can of that trip, and yeah, give it a go camping overnight and see how it all goes. See if I've brought enough, what necessities I've brought, whether I've got enough, whether I've forgotten things, and yeah, hopefully everything goes well. I fell over, the bike fell over earlier in the week, smashed my mirror, I'll show you. And I got a scratch here. I bent the handlebars and cracked the mirror. I'm going to ride anyway. I've bent these back a little bit so they're a little bit better. Yeah, so if you like, join me for the trip, and we'll check out some of the scenery, see how this all works, and give it all a test run, give it a good trial. Okay, get on it somehow. Cool. Alright, see ya, CBF 650. See you later. Okay, I will. Wow, this feels heavy. So much heavier than what I'm used to. Okay, let's hit the highway. Well, I just thought I'd pull over here and just make sure everything's okay. Bugs all over the place. Everything's still pretty secure. Good, the side stand's really fallen in that bogging in there. Yep. Okay, back up right again. It's hard to get on. Oh, jeez. Alright, yeah, everything's going really well. Bike's running good. I overtook a couple of cars now, and I was able to get enough speed, power to get around them easy. Sitting on, you know, the 100, well, the speed limit here is 100, so I'm sitting on 100 beautifully, just nice and comfortable. Not noticing too much wind drag from these panniers that stick right out, so that's really good. I'm feeling really comfy on the bike, tyres are feeling good. Nice scenery out here. There's a lot of canola crops around. Well, we've finally made it here to Melrose. My GoPro memory card was full, so I had to stop. So pretty much just got here just on dark. The groundsman pointed me to, he said you can camp anywhere. So we're here at Melrose, and Mount Remarkable is just up here. Yeah, so there's big camping ground here. We're up the very top, and there was a pile of wood here. He said I can go for it and use that. So first thing, got the fire going because it's going to be bloody cold tonight. The bike went went fantastic on the way up. Just really liked sitting on the highway on the bike. There is a funny clunking sound down in the low gears when I'm taking off. I don't know if there's something knocking, might be one of the panniers or something, but I'll check that out in the morning. But yeah, I can't believe all the gear that fit in there, and there was still space left over. Definitely noticed the extra weight when going slow, like especially at traffic lights when taking off, slow cornering when stopping, getting on the bike. Definitely have to be very careful with that extra weight on there, but once moving at highway speeds, it's just really stable. The wind didn't knock it around. Felt really comfortable. I'd be happy to ride this bike anywhere, sit on it all on highway speeds all day and ride. Yeah, so well, I'm going to get cooking now, make something. So I've got the kitchen going here. We've got the soup cooking away there, and now I'm preparing. These are two I've done already. I brought some potatoes, and so I've just cut them a bit and put a few holes in there like that. And a bit of olive oil. And then I've got a mix of salt and pepper and coriander. So I'll put a bit on there and save a bit for when it's done. I'll put some more inside. So, now we'll put these in the fire. Okay, so these coals look great. Just good for cooking potatoes. Oh, it's hot. Alright, so I grabbed the potatoes out of the fire. I think they're done. I tested one and it looked like it was done. So I'm just going to let those cool down just for a second. Thought I'd show you my tent. This is, it's just a little 2-person dome tent. It's got a fly on it, keep the water off. I've got it tied up to the fence. As you can see, the other two are pegged in. I've tripped over that twice already. There's my bike over there. And this is my little setup. So I just got a small picnic mat I got from Kmart there, blow-up pillow, a air mat, just a thin one. And yeah, I've pretty much just put everything in here because it's going to get really dewy overnight and be quite wet in the morning out here, so best to keep everything that I don't want wet out here. So let's check out these. Alright, so that one looks pretty good. You can see the outside of it, looks good. Hopefully it can be seen. They're dark, but that's good. I don't mind things a bit crispy. Yeah, look at that. That looks great. That one's definitely a bit burned. So I'll get my fork. Yeah, beautiful. Bit more olive oil in there. Bit of the herb mix, salt and pepper. More in there. Now that might be burned on the outside, but good on the middle. And just for something a little bit different, I did bring some tomato sauce just to add something different on that one. There we go. Such an easy thing, easy and effective, and really tasty. This is awesome out here, it's just so quiet and peaceful. Oh, this is my $4 headlamp, I think it was. No, it was $8 from Kmart. It's great, all these and that lantern I got as well in here. You can see there, see that just, it's like an expandable one. And the LED lights, they just go for ages. I want to show you the moon. Come over this way. Let's see if we can see it. There, I'll turn my headlamp off. I don't know if these stars will come out. Well, I'm going to go for a ride because there's something I want to show you. Okay, so I reckon I'll put high beam on. Let's have a look, because I think there's some kangaroos up here. Now, I really don't want to fall off because it's wet and cold. I'm sure I heard a couple before. Is this more camping spots over there? Oh look, there's the kangaroo. There he is. G'day fella. These are good camping spots here. Skippy! If we don't get lost, that's a good thing. I'm pretty sure we go this way. This is why I like this bike, because you can do this stuff, you know, off the beaten track, and you know, it's not full on off-roading or anything like that, but it's, you know, it gives you that opportunity where you don't have to worry so much. There's the camp up there. Home, James. Well, I'm just trying to warm up again because last night would be one of the worst sleeps I've had. It got so cold here, really cold, and I had to put on both pairs of my socks that I had, thick socks. I had to put on my riding pants that have like the thermal inner, couple of my thermal top and my jumper, beanie, gloves, and I was still cold. My sleeping bag's supposed to be rated at -4, but yeah, no, it's definitely, I need a new one. It's just doesn't keep you warm enough. So yeah, I basically had very little sleep. It's just too cold. But besides that, it's good to be up, good to be here. Just going to get some water boiling and make a cup of coffee. But have a look how nice it is here. So I'm all packed up now. Gonna head into town and have a coffee, and then I was going to climb up Mount Remarkable here, but it's a 5-hour return trip. I just don't have time for that today, so that's something for next time. So just having some breakfast here at Dee Dee and BB's Waz's Vault Cafe. Egg and bacon sandwich and a coffee for $10. Pretty good. So what went well and what didn't go well in this camping trip? My first camping trip. What went good and what didn't go so good on this camping trip? Well, I left a little bit late. I arrived a bit in the dark, which was, you know, well, I had a little bit of light to get set up. Luckily, the guy had some firewood there against the fence he said I could use, which was handy. And it was friggin' cold, so it was nice to have some wood. Yeah, so that, you know, well, the bike went really well. Very happy with how the bike performed. Up at highway speeds, slow speeds with the weight on. As soon as I pulled out of the driveway at home, I thought, holy shit, this thing's, you know, quite monstrosity with all this weight on the sides. But yeah, not a problem. Once you know, up over walking speed and you got the momentum going, you just yeah, just have to be wary that when you're braking and things, you got extra weight. Not leaning too much in corners because you got these panniers stick down quite low. So as well as that, I need a new sleeping bag. I've been camping a couple of times with this sleeping bag, and every time I've been way too cold. Yeah, like I said last night, I had to put on just about every piece of clothing I had, and the worst was my feet. It was like I might as well have not had anything on. It was a horrible sleep, and I just couldn't wait for the morning. Room-wise, the panniers have absolute heaps of room, stacks of room. So you know, comfortably I fit enough gear.
I could have fit more. I probably brought a couple more jumpers than bits and pieces that I needed, but yeah, definitely a lot of room. I could quite easily go for weeks or months with this setup, just with the basics. The small camp cooker worked well. The tent was really quick to put up and perfect size just to put my gear in, and yeah, just my feet sort of hit the end of it a little bit, but not too bad. The camp mattress that I used was too thin. I do need to look at another option with for a camp mattress, because I just felt like I was straight on the ground. What else? Food wise, yeah, I just think very simple. Just keep it simple. The more simple the better. But the potatoes were great. There's something that you don't need to refrigerate or worry too much about. They're cheap. And yeah, I don't think there's much more. Well, I think I might get some fuel. Getting a bit low. Now, what I've learnt from falling over is put the stand down first, and then do some gymnastics to get off. Okay. Good thing about this tank bag, it is a cheap Aldi one, but Jesus, it's good and effective, does the job. Holy shit, did I leave my wallet back there? Oh shit. No, it's in my pocket, thank God for that. Oh, panic station moment. Oh, where'd my sunglasses go? Stop, keep dropping those. Brand new prescription sunnies, and I've dropped them about 3 times so far. Right, so I just got some fuel and put some earplugs in my ears because the wind in this helmet is pretty damn loud, so I'll give it a go. Already straight away that's better with those. I can still hear, but just I've put in the soft foam type earplugs, just pushed them into my ears, and yeah, that's better already. So we're in Clare, I think this is Clare, and about an hour away from home. Yeah, Clare. little town. Good place to come for a visit one weekend. Good restaurants, good wine, motorbike shop. Now, where do we go to get to Adelaide here? Straight ahead, I guess. What do we got here? Meagles Rock Lookout. I'm going to go down there. Okay, this is Meagles Rock Lookout. Can't ride up there, it's a walking trail.